Vamos de Alan Wake 2. Era um jogo que eu queria comprar há muito tempo. Eu tava jogando aqui, eu parei acho que no capítulo 4, não sei, 3, 4. Só pra mim ver como que é a mecânica e tal. Um jogo muito bom, de verdade. Vou pôr aqui no modo história, só pra ver como que é e tal. Quero desbloquear, depois eu vou pro difícil pra desbloquear esse modo pesadelo, que com certeza deve mudar muito a gameplay.
To the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
Mano, muito bom.
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
Bom, vamos lá. A gente controla esse maluco aqui. Não dá pra nem ver o rosto dele, mas a gente vê depois. Então, ele tá, se eu não me engano, ele tá perdido aqui, porque o jogo só pega e mostra isso, não fala mais nada. Ele não corre, taca a bundinha de fora. Credo. Não, volta aqui, volta aqui.
Where'd he gone?
Tem como pedir ajuda, nada? Bosta. Eu esqueço que esse jogo dá susto, cara. Eu tô jogando com o foninho tá no talo. Tá mó barulhão. Ah, agora eu posso correr. Essa voz é muito ruim, cara. Dá uma sensação estranha. Pode. Ai. Já era. Seria bom se fosse português.
Hey,
Nossa,
kiddo.
hein?
How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
This trip might take a little longer than I thought. I'm sorry I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo. Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
Porra, sincronia.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work.
Já tá com fone igual
A
o meu.
deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the
Se eu
deputy?
tentar sair aqui.
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Não.
Worth
Inside.
memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
Bom,
You're the one who wanted to switch.
I think I hear someone.
I'm not walking all the way back
Could-
down there. Hey, over here. Hey there. Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson.
Come on,
I'll be
Precious.
leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm
okay.
Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, you know, that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple
Look,
out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body.
Dá uma olhada lá.
How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Hey, Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Obrigado. Oh, o que que era ali? Volta ali, volta ali, volta ali. Ah! Volta, fala.
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Eu tava indo
Well, we
falar.
reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, you know, inside.
Melhor explicação. Tá, vamos lá. Nossa, eu atravessei o cara
Before we
ali.
get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Mapa
The
mental.
mind place.
Mano,
My version of the
Muito
mind
louco esse
palace
lugar.
technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
ouvi os casos.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
Tá bom. Tá, vamos lá. Não tem nenhum caso ainda. Só esse. O da vítima.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Ah, o mapa mental não
Hey,
pausa o
Casey.
jogo.
You putting me in charge. Why now?
Então quer dizer que tipo, eu só vou parar pra meditar,
Better
alguma coisa assim.
detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Real funny, Anderson. Fucking nature. Gives me a headache.
Nossa.
It's too much sky.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Não é um lugar ruim.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Hey!
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you.
O que tem aí dentro, moço?
So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers and shootouts with the mob.
You forgot the UFO cover-ups.
Those are real? You guys hiring?
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Tem nada de interessante. Vamos. A lanterninha fica fraca. Vai falar nada não? Fica quietão.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay. Let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders? Step 1. Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Calma. Quadro de dados.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Tá bom, sai, eu já sei o que tem que fazer.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
Tá. Aí agora eu venho, coloco as provas aqui para me dar a pista correta.
Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
Aí agora atualiza os objetivos. Aí.
Who is our victim? Who killed him?
Caneta de dia.
Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers?
Pegar todas as provas. E depois eu só faço uma coisa só. Oh,
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
tem sangue na parede. Tá, agora acho que acabou.
Boot prints, indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Então, policial.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. Now, I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale? Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Tá, vamos investigar esse policialzinho aí. perfil dele. Ainda não tem como. Tá. Nossa, fico perdido aqui, cara. Vítima. Qual é o objetivo? Tá, cadê o policial? Tem que interrogar ele mais, pô.
So you knew our victim?
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
Ah, ele era policial.
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago. They planned for the murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Why now? Por que será?
Profiling. Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Ela consegue vai entrar na cabeça da vítima, da pessoa que ela quer investigar. Tipo o poder dela, muito louco.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Sim.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flip the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something.
Sim, recipiente que carrega o nome de clique. Que a gente vai achar um pouco mais pra frente.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
I'll just wait here.
Realmente não pausa o jogo. Você viu que ele tava perto de mim, ele apareceu lá na frente? Quer ver? Olha lá, ó. Mano, quase sempre eu tava usando o mapa mental assim, sem reparar nisso.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Fake scars.
They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense. I did.
There's a piece of paper on the ground. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here, someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
É o Alan Wake.
Someone's been watching
Bora.
us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's on this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. The awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest.
Tem alguma coisa dentro do peito dele. É.
I must find out what.
Vamos voltar lá na vítima. Cadê a vítima? Cadê meu amigo? Que bosta. Tá lá.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Desculpa o que aconteceu. É, mas...
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of Al murder.
Tá, vamos ver aqui. Vem, vamos. Vem, cara, o que tem aqui? Não tem nada aqui. Aí, ó, umas pegadas aqui, ó. Vem aqui, ó. Eu enganei ele. Vamos subindo aqui, ó. Isso, continua me seguindo. Eu tô vendo umas pegadas aqui, ó. Totalmente verídica. Cadê? Bora. Eu tenho que ver o corpo que o outro disse que tem um papel dentro do peito dele. Vou pra cá.
Hey, you made it
Cadê o
back.
policial?
Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Uhum. Vem aqui, ó. Tá, mas e agora? Tem um papel dentro do peito dele. A gente vai poder encostar? Não, né?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
Locked. They really don't want people coming in here.
Um portão. Não passa. Não passa aqui também.
A creepy twig sculpture?
Ah, não tenho paciência pra ler, não.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
É isso aí. Um violão. Não tem nada interessante aqui.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing.
Lavar as mãos, tirar o frango da geladeira e tirar uma soneca. Lavar as mãos, desce na pia. Agora foi isso. Tirar uma soneca, ó. Já que é isso aqui. Ou é isso aqui? Deve ser os símbolos, ó. Vou pôr isso aqui no último. Pera aí. Não vou esquecer. Tirar uma soneca é o último. É o último de cima ou de baixo? Vou pôr no de baixo. Ah, vou tentar a sorte aqui, ó. Mais fácil. Não. É o frango na geladeira. Aqui, ó. É o ampulheta. Meu primeiro era o que mesmo? Lavar as mãos.
Hey,
Mas não
Casey.
tem nada na pia.
What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do.
Credo, que piada ruim. Olha lá, ó. Será que lavar as mãos é aqui? Não, né? Quer lavar roupa. Será que é isso aqui ou é isso aqui? Acho que é isso aqui, né? Uma ampulheta deitada. Ah, era. Viu? Estouro. O que tem aqui? O que é isso aqui? Oh, tem um bilhete. Oxe, eu não peguei. Eu peguei tudo. Coitado. Vambora? Cadê o cara? Objetivo.
you get lost, Anderson?
Moço, eu não sei o que fazer, de verdade. Vamos ver aqui. Peguei algumas pistas. Vou pegar.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Ei.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body.
Matei pra resolver
Let's
o...
tell the deputies to get the body
Pois
to
ela
the
não tem
town
nada.
morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week
Começando a
after
chover,
your
vai.
arrest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Obrigado.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
O cara tá com fome.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff...
The surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Can't fit the clues all together yet.
Mano, é muito estranho.
Heart removed, tripod,
Isso.
tracks leading to a dead end.
O áudio em 3D, assim.
Tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Será que é a mesma chave? É.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Querem roubar viaturas,
I
né?
can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery. Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
Cidade
Not all
estranha.
set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our
Hey.
witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Cadê o cara? Onde devemos ir? Interroga as testemunhas na lanchonete.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie? Don't know, don't care. How much did you have? Not enough. That's how much. Never enough coffee.
Not to toot my own horn, but I am pretty darn sure my...
Oh, dear.
Deve ser aquele café ali. Ó. Olha o policial aí.
Let me guess.
E aí, meu chapa?
The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Nem dá pra ver na camisa
Washington's
deles.
finest.
Na blusa.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga
Nice to meet
Anderson.
you.
This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing? Sure.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything?
Também tem uma
Because
cara
if
de
not,
deboche.
we'd love to get
Fala.
back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last
Por que
night?
tava nesse horário lá, né?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New
Não,
York,
fazendo-
doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
Não, muito bem, não.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Bom, muito obrigado. Vamos ver os perfis deles.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. Gun...
Não. Fechar.
The cult of the
Perfil
tree.
errado.
What are the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is
Annie.
Finders Keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Ela mentiu pro FBI, mano. Eu prendi ela.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake.
Prendi
Why?
ela.
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Eles não estavam dentro da lei.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have
Quer
dropped.
ver?
Okay.
E aí, parça?
Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful.
Não é pra ficar com essa cara de bunda, não.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing dear Fez.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought
thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Tá achando que ou é duas ou uma. Ou ela é louca ou a gente tá ficando. Tem mais uma pessoa pra conversar aqui? Oi, gente. Oi, moço.
Careca!
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
A jukebox está quebrada.
Good day.
Ei, mas e você, moça?
So, Rose,
Tá te interrogando.
help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around
Exatamente.
here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff
Yep.
Station.
Just
Anything you
here to
need,
pay my ticket.
just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget.
Essa é da hora de ser da FBI, né?
I guess you guys don't have that problem, though.
Não
Our only
nesse
coroner
caso.
rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
He's joking. Okay. Let's take a look at our patient.
pra enxergar nada.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can... The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text.
Barriga não,
A tattoo?
peito, né?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
Credo.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
A mão dele tá inchada. Vamos lá. Juntei pistas.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Vamos lá. Colocar de longe assim fica melhor. Causa da morte.
Text is smudged.
Escrito.
Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there? We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. These stashes could contain clues about the cult. Better keep an eye out for more. I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Agora tem... Tem mais um. Será que é esse aqui? Tipo de seita aqui. Dá pra enxergar o que tá escrito ali?
That's not right.
Membro da seita. Símbolo. Não. Objetivo. O cara tem como enfiar a mão nele. Nossa, não prendeu uma luva, credo. Já começou errado.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Que nojo.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
Cadê?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Vanished.
Bom, fim do capítulo e fim da minha jogatina por hoje. Vou deixando vocês com essa maravilhosa música. E cara, de verdade, essa música é muito boa. Um beijo, obrigado e até a próxima.
Call the sleepers from your